Let's talk about a common mistake that can backfire fast: writing off too much of your income. You've probably heard people say, write off everything so you don't have to pay taxes. And on the surface, that may sound smart. Less profit equals less tax, right? But here's the truth: trying to write off everything can hurt your business in more ways than one. Let's talk about why this strategy often goes wrong and what you should be doing instead. When you're a business owner, yes, you're allowed to write off everything that is ordinary and necessary as far as your business expenses. That's part of the beauty of owning a business. You can deduct things like supplies, equipment, marketing, travel, and so much more. But the goal of tax planning should not be to show zero profit every year. And yet, some business owners treat deductions like a game, writing off meals, clothes, vacations, and anything else they can possibly justify, all to shrink their bottom line. Well, here's the problem with that. When you write off everything and show little to no profit, you're not just reducing your tax bill, you're also limiting your ability to build wealth, to qualify for funding, and to grow your business responsibly. Okay, let's start with funding. If you ever plan to apply for a business loan, a line of credit, a mortgage, or even an apartment lease, one of the first things lenders and underwriters are going to do is to look at your business income. If your tax return shows that you barely made a profit, or worse, that your business lost money, that can kill your chances of getting approved. You may know that you had a great year, but the IRS doesn't see that profit on paper, and neither will the bank. Next, let's talk about growth. You can't reinvest in your business, pay yourself consistently, or hire help if your numbers show you never make a profit. Profit isn't a bad thing. It's what allows your business to thrive, support your personal finances, and expand when you're ready. But too many business owners focus on avoiding taxes and end up avoiding success at the same time. And also remember that certain tax benefits are based on your taxable income. When you write off everything and reduce your income too much, you may lose access to retirement plan contributions, tax credits, and other incentives that are meant to help you build financial security. So, in trying to avoid taxes today, you may be giving up on long term benefits that could have served you better in the future. And then, of course, there's the compliance risk. If you're writing off things that don't truly qualify as business expenses, you could attract IRS scrutiny. Not all deductions are created equal, and some areas like meals, travels, and home office expenses are closely watched. If you can't prove that the expense was ordinary and necessary for your business, it might not hold up in the case of an audit. Okay, so we've talked about what you shouldn't do. So, what should you do instead? First, focus on accurate bookkeeping and smart tax planning. Track your legitimate business expenses. Take every deduction you're entitled to, but don't invent or inflate deductions just to reduce your tax bill. Work with a tax professional who's able to help you plan for taxes throughout the year so you're not scrambling in April to try and erase your profits. Also, understand that paying some taxes is not a bad thing. It's a sign that your business is making money. The goal isn't to avoid taxes completely. The goal is to reduce them strategically while still showing strong financials. So let's recap. Writing off legitimate business expenses is part of a smart tax planning strategy, but trying to write off everything just to avoid taxes can hurt your business. It reduces your ability to get funding, it makes your business look unprofitable, and it increases your audit risk. A better strategy is to focus on healthy profits, clean records, and proactive tax planning that supports both your short term and long term goals. So, if you're ready to move away from survival mode tax habits and build a smarter strategy, book a call with me. Let's clean up your numbers and make sure your write offs are working for you and not against you. This is Tasha with West Financial Services, LLC. Like, subscribe, and follow us for more tax strategies and education for individuals and small business.